Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Blue Pants Brewery. Never heard of these guys before. This is their chocolate oatmeal porter, a 6% porter. And this was sent to me by Jason. So Jason, thanks again, my friend, my brother. I do appreciate it. He sends a little note here. Let me read that first. This brewery is out of Alabama. And he says he sees their stuff on the shelf at a lot of Kroger where he's at. He said he bought this to do a side-by-side against Left Hand Milk Stout, and he thought it stacked up pretty well. Left Hand is a tad better, but he said he did like the mouthfeel on this beer from the Oatmeal. And he tells me it's canned on March the 30th of 2017. I did not see that date on it anymore. I'll take a closer look a little bit later. So we got a 6% porter here, chocolate porter on top of that. 6%er, and it was canned in March according to what he's telling me. And today is the 23rd of July, so it's been in the can for a while. April, May, June, July. It's been in the can about 4 months. Almost 4 months. Next week will be 4 months, or this coming up week. We're about a week away from being in there 4 months. So, like I said, I haven't had anything from these guys. They say, commercial description when it says this was a bronze medal winner at the 2015 World Beer Championships. So, has a little bit of accolades to go with it, so we shall see here in just a minute. That's all we need to talk about. I'm pretty sure we don't have any other information. Untapped has it at 25 IBUs. So, and I looked at the bottom. I didn't see the date. I don't know where he's getting the date from, unless it was on. Oh, here it is. It's written in top of. So on the bottom of the can, it's written right here on the side. Canned on 03/30/17. So, very nice. Well, let's get it open. Let's pop a top on this thing and get it into the glass and see what we have. I will tell you when I'm doing this, cuisine is barbecue. The cheese is buttery, brie, good Havarti Swiss, goes well with your chocolate dishes. The meat is beef, smoked meat, and grilled meat. Glassware, pint, bacchanalic, tumbler, mug, Silent Sidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, and it says here not recommended for extended souring. Maybe because it's only a 6%. Doesn't say anything about any coffee or anything that's in the beer, so use your own judgment there, guys. Good looking beer, about a finger of head on that pour. Over to the light, I'm getting some red rubiness through the thin part down here, very typical of a porter. Not pitch black. Let's get a nose to it. Rich roasted malt. Maybe a hint of some caramel or toffee or some brown sugar. Got a nice sweetness to the back end. It's probably coming from the chocolate. I don't know how they're introducing that, whether it's from the malt or they have actually added some chocolate to it. And that's about all I'm getting on the nose, and the head is dissipated. It's just barely covering the top of the beer. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jason. Now it's a porter. It's got a little bit thin mouthfeel to me. I'm getting a slight metallic taste too. A lot of times that comes from being chilled. That 99% of the time goes away as the beer warms up. Basically what I'm getting on the taste right out of the fridge, chilled like this, rich roasted malt and slight hints of some bittersweet chocolate. That's what I'm getting on the taste. So let's let it warm up and see if we can get anything else out of it at the end. Let her taste it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Other than being just a little thin, which a lot of the porters are, because they don't have that heavy malt that you're going to have on a stout. As far as being done with oatmeal, I am getting a little creaminess to it, but as you can see, it's not left any lacing on the glass or any kind of head still left on the beer. It's a little on the thin side to me. I enjoyed it, but it's, I guess I'm used to drinking the heavier porters. I mean the heavier porters, the imperial porters, and the stouts. This is almost like water in the glass. As far as head retention or any kind of lacing or anything like that, it just didn't have it. So, final chug. Decent beer, but nowhere near outstanding or anything like that. As Jason said, between this and the left hand, I would probably go with the left hand. It has a little more sweetness, has a little bit, even though I don't think the left hand's done with oatmeal, it was a little creamier from what I recollect. But I'm glad I got to try it. So Jason, thanks a bunch for sending it to me. Let me give it a whirl. Guys, to me, this is a big beer, and that's where I'm going to put it. 85 right down the middle. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 88, so they're giving it a couple notches better than what I did. Over to Untapped, they have it at 3.64, which is in their B range, not to the B plus yet. So that's about where I'm putting it. I would agree with Untapped on this one. Decent beer, but nothing outstanding or world class or anything like that. Maybe a good entry level porter if you want to try to get into something a little darker than what you're drinking, whether it's macros or pales or whatever. A lot of people are afraid of dark beers. Oh my God, it looks like mud oil, I can't drink that. This might be a good one to get into it, and not too big of an ABV, and not too bold where it's going to blow your palate out of your mouth. So that's where I'm going to put it. So if you've had this one from Blue Pants Brewing, this is their chocolate oatmeal porter, a very low ABV one at 6%. So a good entry level porter as far as I'm concerned. So if you've had, let me know what you think, and until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.